Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. It's Replicant, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2 created by Hultmanable. We spent a lot of time with Replicant playing through all three of these campaigns, but we've made it to the final mission. KORHAL has merged with Corellius to create a Twilight Archon to hopefully fight back the Replicant, initially failing, but teleporting everybody away. So, Twilight falls. Let's see how this is going to get wrapped up. Give me that tooltip. What do you got for me? There's a secret bonus objective to complete. Oh, geez. Well, you know me. I'm going to be working hard to figure that out. So, I have a lot to say about this campaign. I suppose we'll do a bit of a roundup once we're done, and depending on how this mission goes, maybe we'll do it during the mission itself. But I've quite enjoyed every piece of this. I think the Zerg campaign was my favorite, but they've all been enjoyable. The Void, moments later. We hope you are all well on board your ships. You should get out of here as soon as possible. We are, thanks to you. We can't leave. Commander Gray told me that the Tal'Darim are waiting outside the Void. Alarak has proclaimed that if we do not succeed here, he will destroy the portal to the Void, halting the Replicants' assault for some days. Sounds like Alarak. We see. They would most certainly destroy any ship coming out of there. We'd like to take part in the battle ahead, but we're too injured. We don't have anyone to spare. We have one chance. We cannot destroy the Replicant, but we can seal it away. We've managed to open a portal to some other dimension. If we can get the Replicant inside, it will be trapped. We think we can succeed if the Raiders are still with us. We're still with you. Let's end this. Okay. So, just push the Replicant into the Void, if I understand this. The Void is becoming unstable and is beginning to bend to the will of the Replicant. Random vortexes will be created on the map. All units have force applied to their weapons that will only affect the Replicant. The force that pushes the Replicant is based on the unit's attack damage. So, the more damage done, the further it gets pushed. So, just more damage. Here's the Twilight Archon. We can control it now. Mass Recall, Regeneration Aura, Twilight Storm, a more powerful version of Psystorm. I have to at least try this. Storm yourself and a couple other units. Okay, no friendly fire. It doesn't cost mana. It's on a cooldown, so just use the crap out of that, as I understand. And let's go look for some. Let's go look for some expansions, I suppose. So, what if we just take our units and go, and just try to figure it out? I mean, we're gonna want to load up these bunkers. Now, hopefully our regeneration aura is good enough. Yep, that does a lot of damage. Okay, I'm liking it. And again, the regeneration aura seems like it's just good enough. I found an expansion down here, which is fantastic. We're going to wait for this to complete and get some more Marines to load up these bunkers. Start some upgrades, and then grab another barracks. I'm not sure if bio is really what we're looking for here, to be honest. Well, we did clear this out. So the secret bonus objective, I don't know what that could be. So I think the regeneration aura will probably affect itself as well. Also, he's not biological, so we can't heal him. There's a gold base down here. That's nice. Let's pull back for now. As a little, I got a little aggressive there at the beginning. Let's cool our jets a bit. Okay, and then let's get some gas set up. I want to go and snag that bottom base early, but we have to make sure we defend it down here as well. I could check the upper area to see if there's, we could check the upper area to see if there's another base up there to take. I don't know. Either way, yeah, I mean, we've got this force out here. We might as well send it. It just depends on how aggressive the AI is going to be when attacking us. Wow, that version of Psystorm is fantastic. We just have to be careful we don't die, obviously. Okay, more Void Shards. And Void Portals, getting rid of those. Might as well just throw these storms down. I assume that doesn't affect buildings, but it's worth checking. And there's the vortexes. There we go, got rid of that. Is he healing? Yeah, okay, the health regen is very noticeable on the Archon. That's really good. I saw one of the vortexes out there, and then here comes some enemies coming to attack us. Actually, they're not coming to attack us, they're just trying to reinforce what they've got. And I think... I mean, we lost a Viking. That's not a big deal. There we go. But getting rid of these void portals is important. I'd like to really go and take that other base over there when possible. Again, getting kind of aggressive early. We can't make an orbital command, but we could last mission. Maybe we weren't supposed to last mission. I'm not really sure. It's kind of inconsistent there. So let's grab some basic upgrades here. And more depots. We might as well get all depoted up early on. And I probably want to defend this area because I want to focus on the right side and getting more defense up down there. So let's just get more Marines. Yeah, let's just put Marines in here for now. Just leaving the Archon at home to storm when we get attacked is probably good enough. It probably will be. Let's just consolidate these tanks. Like, I kind of like where they are, but as the enemy moves up these ramps, they're going to be able to see us. And it's not going to work out well for us, I don't think. So let's grab factory because we want to get some tanks set up in the direction that we're going. I'd like to get both of these upgrades for when we're ready to move out. So I'm just going to queue them up because I want to set up a couple bunkers down in the area where we get set up. And I'm thinking, I mean, turrets seem very important, which is why high-sec auto-tracking is going to be important. I'm not sure why these things are revealed. They're probably other void shards that are spreading the corruption, but why weren't the ones that were in the starting area revealed? I'm not sure. Let's just salvage this, because, again, we're not going to be going this way. I mean, we are going to be going this way with our units, so that's why we're going to focus on keeping this all defended in the area that we move to. So we have to, unfortunately, set our command center up here. Not that bad, but kind of annoying. See, that storm is so terribly good. Also, I'm trying not to be deceived by the fact that we're losing shields quite quickly on the Archon, because it doesn't have much in the way of shields. So there's probably more void portals up there. So the more progress we make on this map, the easier it should get. Hopefully. So it seems like the only way the enemy can get to us is this ramp. So if we just leave our army here, we should be okay. Meanwhile, this is going to remain set up.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we can get more SCVs up here, and then medics, Marines. And we just need some, I mean, just basic upgrades at this point. If I want to push up that ramp, see, I don't know if Marines are really enough. Especially with the aura. I think we need to go for some heavier hitting units, to be honest. Please storm. Okay. I mean, those things will just be... Yeah, he's definitely not going to get healed by medics. Those things are just going to be reinforced, as we've seen. Let's see. See, tanks... Is regeneration aura... I assume that it regenerates health on Vikings as well, like mech units, because it just says units, and that Viking surely had taken damage prior. Interesting. Okay, we're getting attacked. It's a lot of queens. I don't know if these void apparition things ever... I don't know if they ever actually... upgrade. So we could get a huge upgrade advantage really early. That's kind of my goal here. Okay, just throw more Marines in here.
Research complete.
And then let's get a couple more turrets. And I think this is good enough, to be honest. I think this is good enough. And probably want a Black Ops so that we could heal ourselves. We could just move into mass battle cruisers. I can't say that that strikes me as the most appealing way to approach this map, though we may have to. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't really know what we're fully up against here. I'd like to get this fully saturated. It's going to cost a lot of money that we don't have currently to get all these SCVs down here and mining to all these weird little spots. Okay, and again, we're just like in the previous maps, we're going to need more gas. So I'm fine if we go overboard with gas now, because we're going to need it later. Okay, this is mining away. Those are all going to get mined out pretty quick. And I think we just wait. I'd like to get at least a couple necro-operatives, because getting the lifesteal... you know, if we did go mass bio, at least for the beginning, I'm not that concerned. I think it wouldn't be a bad choice, especially if we get necros in there with the stacked aura. So let's just make sure we get this all fully saturated so that we can reinforce quickly. We'll get some more barracks. And I just want to make sure that this area isn't going to go down to something silly, so let's just make sure we can always salvage these bunkers, so we can...
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't want to have to make another one, to be honest. I think we'll just chance it and just quick save. We might get hit by a huge attack, so got to be extra careful.
Not enough.
All right, let's queue up the Necros, and basically once all 5 of these are out, we're going to go and attack. And I don't want to oversaturate this. What's happening? Okay, well. Well. Interesting location for them to come and attack. Let's just go ahead and get this storm here. It's very good. Okay, let's go back. And I guess we need to set up turrets just all in these back areas, unfortunately. No amount of turrets is going to really keep us safe from attacks that are that large. So at least to delay, we should be okay. At least to delay, we should be okay. At least to delay, we should be okay. Yeah. Let's start +2. How are my Necros? Only one of them has actually spawned. Is he in this group? He's there. With his little keep distance. There he is. Let's see if these guys have respawned. I'm going to assume they have. They have, okay. Though we got to be careful of those vortexes. I don't know how much damage those actually do. It'd be nice if we could upgrade the Psionic Archon somehow. I guess that's just not an option. But I'm just saying it'd be cool. You know, I could do like bio plus a couple battle cruisers. That could be fun. All right, I just don't want to make mass battle cruisers. I don't think that would be particularly engaging to do, so that's not what we're going to do. What we really need are things that can destroy buildings quickly, which means get some more Marauders, and then keep making depots. I think this is another one where once we get a reasonably sized army, we'll be extremely safe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dark Templar, but we don't have any mobile detection. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Now we have to get a Raven. It's not an option. We lost a bunch of stuff. I could reload my save. I'm not about that life. I mean, I am. You've definitely seen me do that many times in the past. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to do that here. I guess what we're going to have to do is we want turrets just sort of all over the place. Obviously, these are going to deter some mining activity from my SCVs, but it needs to happen. Oh, that was a reactor. There we go. Fusion core. I mean, it's nice that the enemy can have some sort of way to actually hurt us, meaning, you know, give them some strong cloaked units, right? But we can't scan, so I have to have a Raven. I absolutely need one, at least one. So we're gonna have this Raven pop out and follow the Twilight Archon, and then I'd like to go and attack soon enough. There's my building armor, my favorite upgrade. So yeah, I think I would definitely reiterate that I think I would say that the Zerg campaign was my favorite. It was very different. I mean, all these campaigns have been different. I think my favorite thing in general is that Hultmanable has made significant changes to the characters from the base games, which I think is awesome. That's probably my favorite part in general, is the fact that he's made major changes. These guys are still coming out. They take a while to build, but once we have all 5 of them, they're going to be extremely strong. And then we'll start +3. We'll start +2. There we go. There's our Raven, so I think we're in good shape. So we're waiting for... Here we go. Okay. Let's quick save. Let's move up this ramp. We're moving into the first of these big purple things, which, again, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what that is, so... The regeneration aura is doing its thing. I see. Okay. We've got to kill this thing quickly. I don't care if there's other units shooting us. There we go. The Necro Operatives... I mean, I think you can tell... Wait, is there a second one? I think there's just a second one here. Okay, move on in. We have to kill this. Oh, we destroyed the... This is a void construct as opposed to the not the sliver. I don't know what I'm thinking of what it's called, but it's whatever it is that causes the actual corruption. Okay, that went okay. Let's keep pushing up in this direction and seeing what we can find. We have to be careful with Mr. Void Archon, so let's back him up for a brief moment. Don't stand in those big void portals. I'd love to find another base. So let's, for now... See, they could come from multiple directions. I see a base down here. I'm not quite prepared to move out to another place yet. So let's just keep getting upgrades, and we can start getting a few battle cruisers, even though we are supply blocked, or going to be here soon. So let's go ahead and queue up just a boatload of depots.
Additional supply depots.
The doctor is in.
Okay, that should do it. And again, we're going to be wholly supply blocked here soon enough, so we want to make sure that we... Not supply blocked, excuse me. We are going to run out of money. So we need to make sure that we go and take another base here soon enough. Even this will get mined out pretty quick. And the fact that it's on the low ground is interesting, but that, like, our main source of income up here is going to just completely bomb out here soon enough. So we got to be ready to go. I'd like to get a couple battle cruisers, but again, not too many. Rally to the
Upgrade.
Void Archon. Which direction do we want to go first? I'm thinking we want to go to the right, because we already have a base down there, and we see there's another base in that direction. Okay. Void Archon can take some heat, at least enough to get one good storm out. Very important, and I assume the Necro Operatives are going to benefit him as well. Here we go. Now we got some battle cruisers coming out. There we go. +3 is done. I think a couple AXT troopers could not hurt. I think we want to move... to the right. And this stuff is going to be continuously reinforced, so it's not going to do us any good to be rallying extensively. I think we just need to... That's awesome that my battle cruisers get healed like this. I think we just need to keep some forward momentum, otherwise we're never gonna make progress. Oh dear, not my Raven. I obviously need the Raven. Yamato here. Gotta be careful with the Void Archon. It looks like it got hit by this this construct. If it attacks my Archon, I'm like in major trouble. So let's hope he doesn't get hit. Your forces are depleting, Archon. Why not make it easy for all of you and just give up?
Mineral field.
Oh, I see. So it doesn't damage us. It just puts us into a vortex, which actually makes me feel a little bit better.
Base is under attack.
Okay, let's hang out here. Ha ha! I was ready for you. I was ready for you. Might have to back up here. Oh, I can just barely hit him. That's great. And then keep making those battle cruisers. Yeah, they're going to keep sending this stuff. So what I want to do is grab a bunch of SCVs and make a run for it. And we're going to set up this. The layout is just poor enough. I have to set up really far away. I think that needs to be play tested a bit more, unless that's intentional, and I genuinely don't know. But I think that needs to be play tested such that that doesn't happen. Such that there's like 1 or 2 tiles where you can't set up stuff because of that. I would like to see that updated in a way. Okay, more Marines. Marauders, that's fine. And then we got these battle cruisers coming out. And then we've got +3 coming out for the battle cruisers as well. And then we will rebuild a couple turrets, again, just to make sure that that's not going down. I'll probably just transfer SCVs. Let's quick save. And I don't feel comfortable leaving the right side until we fully clear it out, because, I mean, the more void portals we kill, the better, obviously. And I think what I'll also do is grab another Raven, and then just Vikings.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh my god, I love the Necro Aura so much. It's awesome. And then you got the couple AXTs in there, which I know are helping. It's hard to identify exactly how, but you know that they do a huge damage versus shields. They shoot an attack similar to Marauder, so you know that that's being effectual. I'm just going to set up turrets all around this area. I don't think it hurts, and it guarantees that we're not going to get flanked in some fashion. It's possible that they stop reinforcing once you push through a certain area. I don't know. There we go. Okay. I was going to say, let's make some fire bats. That would just be a waste. Okay, and then what I'll probably do is start making production structures up here. And then this is nearly mined out, so we could transfer a lot of these SCVs. And let's do exactly that. You guys make a run for it, and hopefully you don't get caught. You might get caught. And then get this saturated. We're doing good on money. I'm floating money because I've had a bad habit of running out of money before I properly take my expansions in this campaign. So I just want to make sure that we are just completely square. Maybe we could push fully up in this direction and get rid of where all these enemies are spawning from first. Seems like the right choice. Yeah, give me some turrets. That's fine. No, 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 no. Don't get hit by that. Go straight for the construct, please. There we go. We got it. We're about to get... It's going to be a big stun, but I think that was worth it. Okay, something was absolutely tearing us up there.
Base is under attack.
Ooh. Crap. Actually, no. I think we're okay. That could have been way worse. Of course he turned to hit my tanks. Stop doing that. Okay, remake the tanks. We're coming home. We cleared this area out. I don't know what's down here. It doesn't matter. What I'd like to do is push up this area and get rid of each of these construct-type areas. Okay, yeah, make another reactor. That's fine. We're going classic Marines here. Okay, and again, I feel pretty confident with this composition. Also, the Void Archon is just stupendous at everything it does. The constructs that stun are the ones that scare me the most. This is why I made... okay, well, that's funny how I said that, and then there was one right there. I think I A-clicked my, my Void Archon, actually. Get rid of this. Okay, get rid of this. We can take them out pretty quick, and I don't think these can actually hit air units as we learned in a previous map. So there's another base up here we could take as well. Very important. So, Mr. SCV, why don't you come over here? We don't need to rebuild those bunkers because we can just move up with the tanks that we just made and set them up over in this direction. Get out of here. Just get... I think if we get rid of each of the void shards in each location, it's going to stop them from reinforcing each individual location. That's what it seems like, at least. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, we need to take it easy while this thing heals up. We just need to take it a little easy. In terms of the secret bonus objective, the only thing I can imagine is that it's destroying each of the constructs. I don't know for sure, but that's just my guess. And I don't know. I feel fairly confident that that's going to be what it is. Because I don't know what else it would be unless there's something hidden way deep in the reaches of the map. And frank, I'm not going to take the time to deal with that. Okay, the important thing is we've got 2 brand new bases. They're really doing it for us. These are exhausted, so we can move these guys over here. Saturate these 2. What I don't have is ground defense here, and we can't make perdition turrets. That would be nice, but we can't do it. A sensor tower? I'm using more sensor towers than I ever have. The fact that we kind of cleared this out, to me, means we might be in a good situation. Where is the replicant? I assume she's right over here. So we got to be extra careful. Just making Marines. Just making Marines, man, and then we're going to let the Twilight Archon kind of take it easy for a brief time here. This is nearly mined out, so I think we move a bunch of these SCVs, and we're going to transfer them to the upper base. And again, I know I'm floating a lot of money, and I'm doing that very purposefully because, again, I always have... There's always less money at these bases than I expect, so let's just take it easy. We got 5 battle cruisers. I'll make 1 more. And then some extra Vikings, and I think we'll be ready to push into the last construct, which also might be the last area where there are enemy defenses and areas where they can actually spawn. So I think we're in great shape. Let's just go ahead and grab another sensor tower here, and then turrets. Those enemy air attacks haven't spawned for a while, so I think maybe that means that we killed the void portals that were spawning them. That would be cool. I don't know if that's true. Just making a guess. Just making a guess. And we'll just make lots of turrets. If anything, the turrets will help delay enemy units as they make their way to us, and we'll be able to see them on the minimap if I'm diligent, and I probably won't be. Let's wait for that to go away. Honestly, 2 tanks ain't gonna stop some of these large attacks, but I think we're in great shape. Again, we out-upgrade our opponents by a huge, huge degree. Okay. And what do we want to make? I mean, we're maxed out, right? So let's do it. Let's go. Let's quick save. Let's go for the last construct. Don't be one of those giant zappy ball ones. Just be like the stun one or something. I don't know. I think it's, yep, it's the one that I did not want. Let's go straight for it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That was not good. Yeah, big storm right there, please. And then go straight for the construct. It can't attack air, so we are safe. You're truly delusional if you think you can kill a god. Okay, we did lose a bunch of stuff, but it's not the end of the world. There's another one here. Oh, there's the replicant. No, 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 get away from me. Push her back. Can we go for this first, please? Get rid of the Void Shard. Okay, Twilight Archon, I do not trust you to not die, so we're just going to move you. We are actively pushing the Replicant back, but she is smoking the shit out of us. I'd like to actually leave. Okay, I think she's going back to her pre-placed position. Let's get rid of the Void Portals. I think her attacks can only bounce so many times, which is extremely important when you think about it, because that means that the more units that we have, the safer we'll be. And that's why I think Marines, with just a bunch of Necro-operatives to back them up, may be enough to get her into that pit. It's really hard to say, and what I could do, and this is exactly what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to make a lot of barracks so that I can reinforce with Marines to push her into the pit. We'll make one with a tech lab so that we can... Make one with the tech lab so that we can properly make medics. But honestly, the Necro-operatives should be doing the majority of the work for us. We'll just get maxed out on Marines at this point. I mean, this is silly, but Banshees do a lot of damage. It's all about the force in which we can push her into the pit. Also, our forces were a little divided. We want to go down the ramp and just kind of sit right here so we can push her straight to the beacon. We don't know what's back there. I think what I'll do... Do I still have a Raven? No, I think it's gone. Yeah, I think it's gone. We definitely need to rebuild that, actually. Okay, these are all done. There we go. Now, let's quick save again. I think the Archon needs to not be here, actually. I think we just want to rally down here.
Add-on complete.
And we're going to move down in this direction. Don't engage the Replicant directly until we absolutely have to. Maybe we could start with some Yamatos. I don't know if that would be would that properly push her back? I'm honestly going to guess no. Are there more portals? I wish we had the ability to scan here. That would be nice. There's the Replicant. We might as well try. Let's see if this pushes her back. That doesn't push her back. Go, 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 go. We just got to push her straight back. And we're actually interrupting her from attacking. I think this is going to work. No, 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 no. Don't get too close. I think this is absolutely going to work. We're pushing her back. She can't even attack us. The problem, there are a couple tanks in the back here. Let's just get rid of these. That's actually killer. Make the Marines. I think we could do it in this round. Go, go, go. Oh, she's right there. Oh, our units are all dead. She's right there. Keep pushing her. Oh, my goodness. Void Archon, you can do it, Stormer. I don't think she actually can. I don't think the Void Archon can actually do it. No. Run. Run. Okay. Make those Marines. We got to do it again. She's just going to move right back to where she was. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's load. We have to snipe those units in the back first. That's honestly just like those like 3 pre-placed units were like the only thing that actually caused me minor problems. Let's make this happen. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tactical jump back here. There we go. And then we kill these stupid pre-placed garbage units.
Add-on complete.
We know Yamato doesn't work, so it doesn't matter what we spent our money on here. There's one random tank here. What's going on with this tank? Something weird. Weird. It has one HP. I don't know, man. Maybe that has to do with the super secret bonus thing. I doubt it, though. Okay, so all of you just spam out as many units as possible, and then we're going to leave the Twilight Archon at home. We're going to rally to the medics. We're going to come on over here, all the way down here. It is happening. This is the time. This is it. Okay. So spells don't count. Just got to remember that. Spells do not count. So, let's hotkey here. We'll keep the Void Archon in the back. Here we go. Just pretty much for the healing aura. I think we almost 100% have it this time, as we've learned last time. This works. I understand that this is not the most optimal way to deal damage, because my Marines are kind of getting stuck, but it's working. It's working well enough, so I'm not going to change it. Got to kind of angle our way. Ouch. She just does mondo damage to us. Got to angle our way this way. Start remaking Marines. We got to push her this way. Oh my god. Not going the way that we need her to go. Back up. Lure her this way. All the way down here. Let's go right and around. Okay, do damage this way. See, we're not pushing her the proper direction. Oh, this is bad. Did we break her somehow early on? I'll load again. I'm concerned because if she's not placed properly, she's not going to go onto the beacon. Or does she not need to go on the beacon? I suspect she needs to go directly on the beacon. I don't know. But we're so close to the end. I will complete this. It's going to happen. We're just going to do this tactical jump again and get rid of those tanks that are pre-placed. And then the rest of you, minus the Void Archon, who's going to stay kind of close, but not quite.
Add-on complete.
You're going to come down here. Okay, here we go. Destroy. So there's a lot of things I've liked about the Terran campaign as well. I think the story was interesting because, like, Shade and... I think Shade specifically, and then the Tassadar AI was kind of built up to be a big antagonist, and then they sort of disappear. I mean, they don't disappear, but it's very early on when you have to deal with them. I think it would have been... I would have liked it more if it was more built up, such that near the end of the campaign you have to fight them. But then I think it was fitting though that Rallis was the one to take out Shade. I like that quite a bit. I'm intrigued that Stukov just didn't make an appearance at all to kind of round out the story. But overall, I think what Hultmanable did with the existing characters in the StarCraft universe is why I really enjoyed all of these campaigns so much. They're fantastic. Okay, let's just queue up the Marines. And that's across all 3 of them. I have to say, I really, really like them. So, we're quick saved. And we're going to go. There's Replicant. Okay, we appear to be pushing her the proper way now, I think. Granted, she's doing a shit ton of damage to us, so just keep making Marines. Just queue them up. Yeah, this seems proper. Let's angle the battle cruisers. She's going to the right a little bit more than I'd like. There we go. Come on. Come on. This way. She's right on it. Oh my god. Just attack her. Push her directly into it. Oh my god. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. We actually have to get her directly on that beacon. I can keep this up. She just needs to go in the other direction. Ah, see? She's sliding. Let's back up. It's very finicky with how she goes, and once she gets to a certain location, she no longer gets pushed in the direction you'd expect her to. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, this way. This way. No, but I can already tell she's kind of off kilter here. You guys need to stop attacking her from that direction. It's all messed up now. I have to keep reloading. I hate to do this. This is kind of a shame that this is what's happening here at the very, very end. I love the concept here, but it's just a little buggy. And that's kind of how I would describe a few different pieces of this Terran campaign. Is many of the maps are unique. I enjoy that they're concise. They're all fairly reasonable in terms of length. The issue, again, they're just like mildly buggy in certain situations. So I would love to see... I would love to see an update here that fixes some of these issues. Again, I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to complete this now because of this. But I really don't know a different way to do it. I don't think she's getting pushed the right way. I'm just going to stay to the right of her. This looks good, actually, if we keep going this way. I think this looks good. Don't attack her from that direction, please. I think we can do this. It's going to be close. Please go on the beacon. Please, please. She's right there. Ah, okay, got her. I got her. Whoo! That's tricky. You really don't have much control over which direction she goes once you get to a certain point. What will you do now? Your forces are spent. You are weak. Your plan has failed. We can do this. It's very inspiring. Ah! It's like the Legacy of the Void cinematic opening. Sacrifice themselves. Finally, we can go home, Karax. Yes, Hierarch. The Spear of ADUN is set on ire. This victory came with heavy losses. Indeed, we lost many warriors, an alliance with the Zerg, and we lost Corellius and Karas. A costly victory indeed. We are still in good relations with the Terran Dominion, and I have some exciting news regarding our warp technology. Very good. Let us return to our home and rebuild and heal. If there really is an enemy that even Amon feared, we need to prepare. KORHAL, Royal Palace. I do like this little wrap-up here as well. Commander Gray has reported that the Replicant is sealed away. Swan is taking the Hyperion home as we speak. Good, good. I wonder if the real John Raynor is out there somewhere. I think we should hire someone to look for him. We could. That's the least we could do for Jim. We should expect some Zerg attacks as well. I've already begun fortifying our worlds. That is very good. I hope the people of the Dominion will experience peace once more. CHAR Primary Hive. Once more we stand without allies. Once more the Swarm will rise and become strong. Breaking a pact with us will cost them dearly. The time has come for the Zerg to evolve once again. That's fitting. Moebius Research Facility. Unknown regions. Ah, okay. Keep looking. There are many questions to get answers to. If anyone did know them, it was Nerud. Perhaps our place in this universe lays outside of the Kaprulu sector. That was not Stukov's portrait. Extra transmission. We must have completed that super secret bonus quest, whatever it was. At long last my time has come. Gaiorius did very well. Now there is no wretched Xel'Naga to stand against me. No Amon, no Kerrigan, no Replicant. There is but one God, and I watch over you all. Tremble, for the Lord of the In-Between Places has returned. That's Hultmanable. Thank you for playing. This is the end of the Replicant campaign. It's taken quite some time to complete, and I'm glad that you stuck with me all this time. Well, thank you for making it. A big thank you to all the assets creators and the people of SC2 Mapster. Special thanks to Deltrin Live for testing all 30 maps, and thank you all that have showcased the maps on YouTube, especially Jayborino and Deltrin. Yeah, definitely Deltrin, who he play tested every single one of these maps before anyone else saw them. Last but not least, I want to thank everyone that has given me feedback. It has made me and my maps better. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. The end. Awesome. That's the end of Replicant. I did have some thoughts while we were playing it. I think if I were to round everything up, I think the story is extremely strong in all three of these campaigns. I think it was strongest in the Zerg campaign, but really, if you look at the end of Replicant, I really like where all the factions are. Like, the Protoss and the Terran had their alliance shaken at the beginning, but then they came back and are now more closely allied than they were before, I think. The Zerg, who did have kind of a tentative peace with everyone at the end of Legacy of the Void, or at least were kind of neutral, now are no longer definitely are no longer allies with anybody based on what happened in the Zerg campaign. So again, it kind of shakes up what happened. I like how the whole Gaiorius thing did pay out. It paid off, that storyline. Like, who the heck is Gaiorius? This whole idea that there's another big bad out there. Say what you will about that type of storyline, there's always something more. Oh, Kerrigan's the bad person. Oh, but she was just preparing for Amon. And oh, Amon's the bad person, but he was just preparing for something else. And it's the god of the in-between places. And oh, but he's probably just preparing for something else, etc., etc. That aside, the whole idea of Gaiorius working his magic throughout the campaigns did have a payoff, and that's the most important thing. It was a mystery that had a narrative payoff at the end. Not just in the fact that we had that little extra transmission, but the fact that it all led up to Karas and Corellius merging. I like that. So overall, I like the direction that Hultmanable took all of the existing characters as they were at the end of Legacy of the Void. It took them in new and interesting directions. It didn't make the factions so clean cut. It made the factions, the three main factions that we know and love, actually have to fight each other, which I think is important. It wasn't just, we're all going to come together and we're going to fight big bad guy Arcumon / Amon, right? It actually shook things up, and I like that quite a bit. There were some machinations that forced the different factions to question each other and then broke alliances at the end. I think that it was really, really good direction to take. So ultimately, had a blast with this campaign, especially the Terran campaign at the end, I would say needs some work and just bug fixing, and I know that these are very, very new. And again, shout out to Deltrin, because every time, like, I think all three campaigns, he playtested all of them, and I'm sure pointed out a lot of things to Hultmanable to help with balance and bug fixing. And again, once you release to the public, you're going to find even more stuff. So I think some stuff could be tweaked, and I like a lot of these missions are super, super, super solid if they just had just that little tiny bit of extra bug fixing done to them. They would be just impeccable top tier. So that's why, again, coupled with the fact that the narrative I quite enjoyed, I think Replicant is definitely up there in terms of one of the best custom campaigns, and I say Replicant, all three campaigns together, is one of the best I played, because it's just very well put together, very thought out, and just some unique mission design as well. So again, just that tiny, that extra bit of polish just to clean up the bugs that we found. Just a really, really solid, solid entry into the community map pool for single player, I suppose. So thanks everyone for watching. Thank you especially Hultmanable. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure he would love to hear some feedback. And I will see you next time. Bye now.